My girls, hello and welcome to the Lean Girl YouTube channel, your one-stop shop for all of your lean body hacks, delicious low-calorie recipes, and all of the other things that you need on the way to your lean body goals. My name is Angie. If it's your first time here, a big welcome to the channel. I'm really excited about today's video, and if it is your first time here, this is a really good video to start on because today we are going to be talking about your morning routine. So this video is for you if, number one, you feel like your days just fly by and you don't get to any of the things that you want to do. So you know you want to eat healthy, you know you want to eat specific things, you know that you want to eat at certain times, you know that you want to get specific tasks done, you know that you want to get your workouts in, and days and days and days go by and you don't seem to be making any progress toward your goals or where you are wanting to be. So this video is a bit of a different one. Obviously, I am very much focused on the nutrition and the exercise part of, building your leanest body ever. But something that I am really passionate about too is personal development and really creating and designing the life that we want. And obviously a huge part of that is maintaining a healthy body and feeling our best, right? And I find that when I really have a strong morning routine, it is an absolute game changer. This is something that I never used to do. It wasn't something that I had always done. And doing and creating and designing a morning routine that really sets me up for the day, I feel like has made a huge impact on me actually doing the big important things in my life that I know I need to prioritize in my life. So before we get started into the video, I want you to stick around to the end because everything that we cover in this video, I really like to make my things practical and something that you can implement in your life straight away. So I have created a really cool download for you that I don't want you to miss, and I'm gonna let you know how you can get your hands on that. It is basically how to set up a winning morning routine, and I'm going to give you all of the ingredients and how exactly I set up mine to hopefully inspire you to do the same, make it your own, and start setting up your very own winning morning routine that is going to help you to reach all of those big dreams and goals that I know you want to achieve. All right, so let's get into it. Alright, so let's talk a little bit about the morning routine in general. I want you to imagine the ladies or the men at the Olympics, okay? The guys that run really fast, the sprinters. What is it that they do to start off the race? They have those little starting blocks, right? That they put their feet into, and this helps them to push off on these blocks and run extremely fast. This is what I see my morning routine being. It is setting myself up in my starting blocks for the day, preparing myself, making sure I'm ready so that I can really shoot off into the day and have a productive, happy day where I get to all of the things that I need to do. So for most of us who don't have any kind of morning routine, we're probably waking up, we're snoozing the alarm, we thought we were gonna wake up earlier to work out, we thought we were gonna prep our lunch, but now we've snoozed it twice, we roll out of bed, we quickly get ready. A lot of us are not going out of the house now, we're working from home, but then you just dash right into your day. You're not even at the starting line, you're basically still running from the stands and your day has started. So setting up a good morning routine is so key in your health and nutrition and training as well, because guys, let's be honest, these are often the last things on our list when we have a busy, hectic day. And if you're watching this, I bet you have some goals, right? I bet there's, you either want to be losing fat, you want to be getting fitter, you want to be building muscle. And if you don't actually plan and prioritize what the things are that you need to do every single day to get you there, you know how easy it is for days and weeks and months to go by, and we are nowhere closer to our goals. So today I wanted to share with you what my morning routine is, my perfect morning routine. And I'll be honest, some days I am, running a little bit late, and some days I don't get to do it. And my days are 100% different when I have done my morning routine, when I've had that half an hour to myself to set myself up, versus the days that I don't do it. So I really want you to encourage you to start thinking about, as I'm going through these things, what are the ingredients to your morning routine that you would like to start implementing. And again, I've got that download that is going to help you to solidify that at the end. So let me get into my morning routine that I hope will inspire you in some way. Okay, so the first thing that I do every single morning is I wake up really early. Surprise, Ange wakes up. But I wake up at 5:30 every single day, and I like to wake up the same time every day. Let me tell you why. Because your body clock actually learns, and it becomes your natural rhythm of when you're going to be waking up. So if some days you're waking up at 5, other days you're waking up at 7, some days you're waking up at 9, it becomes a lot more difficult for your body to get into tune as to when you want to wake up. So I find myself, I'm much more refreshed when, of course, I go to bed at a decent hour. And then I'm waking up every single day at, I lie. I set my alarm for like 5:15, and then Gillan and I cuddle for like 10 or 15 minutes, and then I actually open my eyes and turn on the light at around 5:30. And what I love so much about the morning is there is no incoming messages and emails and calls and people needing things from you, and the phone is ringing and the doorbell. There's like always so much going on, right? We know like by 9 o'clock we're already frantic. So this is time just for you, where everything is still peaceful, everything is still quiet, most people are still sleeping, and this is time. It is a meeting, it is an appointment with yourself to set yourself up for the day. Okay, so then once my eyes open, my role in the house is doing the majority of the cooking, but between Gillan and I, I'm very blessed that he brings me coffee every single day. So he heads to the kitchen, I sort of open my eyes up a little bit, turn the lights on, and he then heads to the kitchen. I have a delicious almond milk cappuccino every single morning, and he brings that to bed. We normally will chat for about 5 to 10 minutes about what our day is going to be, anything going on, any like big important meetings or anything like that. And then we actually do a meditation together. So the next thing that we do is a mindfulness practice. We use an app. We've actually used a couple of different ones, but the one that I like to use is called Headspace. It's really simple. It's really basic to do, and it's not this like airy fairy chakras and incense and this whole kind of intense meditation. It's really just a mindfulness practice, and what the mindfulness practice teaches you to do is to be more present and mindful in your everyday life. And this is something that I work so hard on, and it's a constant journey, guys. It's not something that just clicks one day and now you're going to be so present and you're going to be so mindful and nothing's going to bother you, and you're going to be so zen, and you're going to get to this place and maybe you're going to be a monk. I mean, now we're getting extreme, but it's something that you have to practice, and that's why it's called mindfulness practice. So this simple practice of being able to focus on your breath, to be mindful and aware of your thoughts, you're not just completely lost in thought, lost in the day, lost in everything. It really makes the biggest difference, and it takes just 5 to 10 minutes every single day, and I promise you, try it. Do it for 30 days, 5 to 10 minutes every day, and you are going to see the difference. Just that little bit of quiet time before the day gets busy, clear your mind, focus on your breath, know where else to be, and I know that it is going to make a difference. So check out the Headspace app. It's a great beginner's meditation to start, and something amazing to include into your morning routine. All right, then once my meditation is done, I grab my journal from next to my bed, and I do a simple journaling exercise. So I've got a few prompts that I follow as I go through my journal, just to prompt me what it is that I want to think about, setting my intentions for the day, just figuring out, how is it that I want to go into my day, anything that I need to just get out of my head and get down. So the couple of things which I'm going to include in the download as well are these journal prompts that just help me to have more intentional days, and to just, if my heart is feeling heavy or anything is like, sometimes you just have those days where you wake up and you don't really have energy and maybe you're in a bad mood. I just feel like it lightens the load on some days. Guys, my voice is sounding so husky today. I'm actually really liking it. Like, everyone is always like, my voice is so high. But like, now I'm feeling the husk coming through on the video. What do you think? Yes? Okay. So the journaling prompts, I'll just go through them quickly with you. So the first thing that I go through is I go through 3 things that I'm grateful for. And these are things that I really think about and something that really moves me emotionally. And they say that gratitude and unhappiness, they cannot exist together. So just by thinking about, I'm so grateful for this coffee, I'm so grateful for this warm bed, I'm so grateful for my beautiful Lean Girl community, like just linking in with things that I'm grateful for automatically changes my mood. Then the second thing that I go through is I set 3 intentions for the day. Now, this is not necessarily like to-do list items, because I get to that later on in the day, but my intentions are more about things that I am like wanting to do that day or wanting to be that day. So some examples could be, my intention for today is to limit my screen time, and my intention today is to be present. My intention today, so it's more of like my soul intentions, if that makes sense. But it can also be things like, okay, I'm wanting to eat 3 healthy meals today, or whatever it may be. So I do my intentions. The next thing I do is I say 3 emotions that I want to feel today. And like, it's quite funny when I look back in my journal how so many of them are generally quite similar each day. So it can be, I want to feel happy, I want to feel creative, I want to feel playful, I want to feel, and it really just almost highlights then like how you want to go into the day, and you almost find those things in the things that you're doing. So for example, if I say I want to feel creative today, then when I am filming a video or I'm creating some content for you guys, like I get into that space because it was like intentional, So that is the next thing that I do. And then the last, or there's actually 2 more things that I do. Then one more is I do an affirmation for the day. So I start the sentence with I am, and then I normally say something empowering or inspiring, or some days it can just be like, I am content, or I am at peace, and then some days it's like, I am a boss bitch. So whatever it is for that day that you feel like you just want to bring some power to, I do my daily affirmation. And then last but not least, I send some love, like just out there to the universe, to one person. So if it's a friend of mine that I'm thinking of, that I know is going through a tough time, or if it's one of my girls in my Lean Body Dad program that, she said that she was really struggling, I'll just send some like universe love her way. And those are pretty much the journal prompts. And I know they can sound long, but it honestly takes me 5 minutes, and that's me actually thinking about what I'm writing down. And I promise you, it just really gets my head into the right place before I even get into my tasks, before I get into all the things that I need to do for the day. It really is an incredible exercise to do. And again, it only takes 5 minutes. At this point, you're probably wondering, okay, Ange, what about meals? What about nutrition? And so I wanted to say, before I get into the rest of my morning routine, is that I actually plan my meals the night before. So mornings, we know we're always rushed on time. In the evenings, I have a little bit more time, or the day before, I have a little bit more time. So what I do try my best to do is actually plan. I use the app MyFitnessPal, which, by the way, on my channel, I do have a little tutorial on how to use it if you've never tried it before. It is a fantastic way to track your calories and macros, which we know is the only way to actually get incredible results through your nutrition. So check it out if you haven't yet used it. So I will log all of my meals into my MyFitnessPal the day before. Why I like to do this is, guys, the less decisions you have to make on a daily basis, the more you are going to set yourself up for success. If it is 12 o'clock and I'm starving and I have no idea what it is that I'm going to eat today, what it is that I have in the fridge, like what my calories, of course I'm going to make bad decisions, right? And it's okay even if on the day you feel like something different and you change it up, but I want you to have that structure. I want you to have that planning, knowing, cool, I know that my nutrition is 80% of where I'm going to get the results, because girls, it is. If your nutrition is not on point, you are not going to see the progress from all of your work in the gym. It doesn't matter what you're doing. If your nutrition is not a priority, you are not going to get there. Okay, so this has to be done. It has to be done. So I plan in my meals, and if you want in the morning, if you do have some extra time, which I know now people's schedules are different, you can definitely plan them in the morning if you can fit that into your morning routine. But it has, how many times does it say it? But I'm just saying it again. You have to get it done. So please plan in your meals. I want you to know when it is that you're eating your meals. So I want those meals to have times. I want you to know what it is that you're eating, the exact thing, if possible, when you're having your breaks. And I actually schedule my whole day, which I'll get into again in a moment. But please, if you are not yet planning your meals the day before, you are setting yourself up for failure. So that is a must. Okay, so back into the morning routine. The next thing that I do is I get up and I get ready. So I put my gym clothes on. I put a little bit of makeup on for the gym. I always joke with people. I'm like, I do have to put some makeup on because the gym is basically my office. It would be like rocking up to my office with no makeup on. So I do a bit of my Helio Care sunblock, which is like a tinted moisturizer, which is the best. If you haven't tried it yet, you need it. I put on a bit of mascara, a bit of my lip balm. I do my hair, and then I head to the gym on a normal day when it isn't lockdown. If it is lockdown, then I will do a home workout. I do have an awesome set of weights, which I got already the last lockdown. So I have some weights, and I will then exercise for 45 minutes to 1 hour, and included in my training, I also do try and do a little walk, because I'm sitting most of the day on my computer creating content for you guys, or I'm in the kitchen, which at least I'm moving around a little bit more, but for a lot of the day I am sitting on my bum. So I like to do a little bit of steps. So I'll maybe walk for around 20 minutes, and I use that as my warm-up before I do my weight training session. Again, on this point, guys, I love to train in the morning. It's when I have most energy, and I have to get it done during the day. There have been the few odd times where I have trained in the afternoon, and let me tell you, like, even though I absolutely love training, I was not looking forward to it. Like, my energy is just not there. Like, I love to do it first thing, get it out, get it done for the day, and it energizes me for the rest of the day. I have so much more energy, and I feel like, cool, that is a priority for me. Now it's done, and now I can focus in my work. Like, I feel like, of course, if you prefer training in the afternoon, that's absolutely fine. But for most people, I would recommend training in the morning, even if it's just 20 to 30 minutes. There are so many incredible workouts online. There's a couple on my Instagram if you want to check them out as well, and want some guidance on what you can do in terms of home workouts. And guys, it's an excuse. There are so many different things you can do without any weights, without any equipment. You need to commit to that as part of your morning routine. If you can fit it in, just do 20 or 30 minutes in the morning. It's done, and you can carry on with the rest of your day. All right, so after I've done my training, I then sit down at my desk for the first time, and I am also quite structured on how it is that I plan and map out my tasks for the day and my schedule. So the first thing that I do is I look at all of my tasks that I need to do. Sometimes I will do a big brain dump of everything that's been on my mind, all of the tasks that I need to do. I need to add a new recipe to the kitchen coach. I need to, create a new piece of content. I need to make this recipe. I need to do all of these things. And then I prioritize them, and I choose my big 3 tasks for the day. So I say, cool, Ange, if you only could get 3 things done, what are the 3 things that you want to get done? And once those 3 things are done, I'll then choose something else from the list. But sometimes a really long list can be pretty overwhelming. So if you have a big list, just say, okay, cool. What are the next 3 things that you want to focus on that are going to make the most impact, if that's in your job, in your business, or in your day? So that is something that I do. And then guys, I schedule out my entire day on what it's going to look like. You can of course do this again the night before if you feel like you don't have time to do this in the morning, because nothing really changes probably from the night before to the next day. But what I do is I then schedule out exact times. So I'll say, cool, from 11 to 12, I'm going to be working on this, like one of my 3 tasks. Then from this time to this time, I'm going to be working on this. And then very important, this is where I also schedule in my meals. So I generally stick to meal times, which is, guys, a game changer. Like if I had to just rely on like when I felt like eating to go and eat, like I'd probably be eating like half of the day. You guys know I prefer to have a few bigger meals during the day than to be eating lots of small meals. I just find, guys, what's up with my voice? It's literally going away. So I find that they keep me a lot fuller for a lot longer. If I just have 4 bigger, more substantial meals, then I can carry on with my work for another 2 to 3 hours without having to think about food, and then I can get back into it. So after I have done all my scheduling, done my tasks for the day, I then generally have my first meal of the day, which is around 10:30, 11, and 99.9% of the time, it is my delicious protein dessert oats, which again, all of these recipes are on my Instagram page under my highlights on dessert oats. I've got like the most incredible ones ever. I try so hard to have different things for breakfast, but oats is just my ultimate favorite. It is so satisfying. It just makes me so happy. So I'll generally have my first meal around that. And then I guess that sort of sums up the morning routine. Okay guys, so I hope this video wasn't too long. I'm already sitting on quite a few minutes there, but I really want you guys to take this seriously. I really want you to start getting more intentional about your days, and I want you to start prioritizing those big things that are really going to make a difference, and that is planning in your meals. Number 2, just wake up 30 minutes earlier, do your journaling, get intentional about the day, do your meditation, set yourself up, do your schedule. All of this planning is going to help you take so many decisions out of your day, and it is going to free up your headspace to actually do what matters and do what counts. We all know that place when we get to 4 or 5 o'clock, like we have complete decision fatigue, right? So they say that the average person makes 35,000 decisions every single day. Like I think they said 300 of those just for food. So we know that we don't make decisions when we're hungry, when we're tired, when we've already had a full long day. So as much as you can, take the decisions out of it. Know what you're having for lunch, know what you're having for breakfast, know what your workout is, because I actually didn't mention that, guys. You must know what workout it is that you're doing. Like don't just roll onto the mat and be like, do 3 push-ups and be like, oh my God, I'm over this. Look online, find a workout, go into your workouts with intention. Just while I thought of that. So guys, just wrapping it up, if you want to build your leanest body ever, if you want to get your nutrition on point, if you want to prioritize your training, and if you want to design a life that is gonna help you to live your best life, to go into each day with intention, with focus and be present, then this is something that you need to do. You need to prioritize this bit of you time to be able to set yourself up in those starting blocks and win each day. So now I have a little challenge for you. I want you to do your morning routine every single day for the next 30 days, okay? It's a little challenge that I'm putting out to you because I know it is gonna make so much difference in your life, not only in terms of your health and fitness goals, but also in terms of just living a more full, present, intentional life. And that is what I want for each and every one of you. So again, I've created a little download that is gonna help you put this into your life, implement it, work out what your morning routine is going to be. Of course, you don't have to copy mine. It needs to work for you, and it needs to resonate with you. So I have put my little morning routine recipe down for you, and then I've given you space to create your very own. And listen, you may not be perfect. You may not do every single day, but I want you to commit to doing it for 30 days. And I know that you're not going to stop after that. So it's a little trick. It's a little trick, but it's going to be good for you. So let me know down in the comments if you are going to commit commit to doing a 30-day morning routine, making that time for you, getting intentional, getting present. And I really hope that you guys enjoy this video. I hope that it is gonna help you on your lean body journey. And I am really excited for you guys to get into it, to see the benefits. And that's it from me, guys. Sending you all so much love. I know this video was a little bit different, but it's something I've been wanting to do for a little while. Because I know the benefits that I've seen from doing this in my life. So sending you all so much love. Drop me a comment down below if you are joining the 30-day challenge. You can say whatever you like. Yes, I am, girl. Yes, I am joining the 30-day Lean Girl Morning Routine Challenge. That's what we're gonna call it. I wanna see you. I wanna see your hey in the comments, and I'm gonna check on you. I'm gonna be checking. I'm gonna be peeping through the window at 5:30. Oh, are you doing it? It's a bit creepy. Okay, that's it from me, girls. Sending you so much love. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Hit me up with some love too. It always helps, and I will check you guys in my next video.